Walkabout Creek Hotel.
Caravan park and cold beer.
Big town. Where's the pub?
It's around the corner here.
Crocodile Dundee Walkabout Creek Hotel on the right. Check it out. So we're stopped here at McKinley at the Walkabout Creek Hotel. We're just going to go inside and see how much it is for a site over the back behind the pub. Dave's run into an old army mate.
I watch you as you drive. Do you know I'm looking? And I can't help but smile. Do you know how much I love you? You put my favorite song on. I put my feet up and we just sing along. And I can't help but feeling, just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever. 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 I watch you as you sleep. You don't know I'm looking. With you everything's complete. Do you know how much I love you? I put your favorite song on just to wake you up when I...
Good morning, guys. We have just left the Walkabout Creek Hotel and are now heading to Kynuna, which is 75 kilometres down the road, to stop and have a look at the Blue Heeler pub. What do you think about Walkabout Creek Hotel, Dave?
Yeah, it was interesting. Wasn't too busy last night, which was good. The caravan park out the back probably had about 20-30 vans staying. Powered sites, good showers, good facilities. I think it was what, $30, $35?
$30 for the night to plug in for power and water.
Yeah, which was pretty reasonable. For dinner I had a rump steak, chips and salad. The salad had no lettuce, it was cabbage. I told them don't worry about the cabbage. And I got 2 pieces of tomato, 4 little pieces of pink onion and 2 bits of cucumber. $28 for a rump steak. The rump was pretty good. The only sauce was gravy. Can't really complain, look where we are.
I mean, we could have cooked our own dinner, but like we're just, you know, you're out to support some of the smaller hotels as well around the place. Like tonight we'll probably cook our own dinner, and then we're in Julia Creek, so we'll see what's around.
I sat at the bar till closing time, 10 o'clock, talking to the publican. He was an interesting chap. Yeah, had a good old chat to him. He had a couple of Harleys, a couple of real old school Harleys. And yeah, it was good. Sat there and enjoyed the night. Now we'll go and check out the Blue Heeler Hotel and see what it has to offer.
Yeah.
I'm going to Beard, see if I can. Thoughts?
Yeah, thoughts. Dave, Beard? Yes or no? Check out the scenery again, like in between McKinley and Kynuna, it's just open grasslands. Welcome to Kynuna, home of the Blue Heeler pub. This must be the Kynuna Roadhouse on the right. Kynuna Roadhouse and Caravan Park. Accommodation, hot food, open 6 AM to 8 PM every day. Here we go, down on the left. Looks like the Kynuna Blue Heeler Hotel. Camping out beside the pub.
Some old pictures. We got a fireplace, it's still there from last night. place was built by Aaron Williams, 1989. Once a Geordie swag man camped by the billabong under the shade of a coolabah tree. And he sang as he watched and waited for his billy ball. You'll come a waltzing Matilda with me. Down came a jumbuck to drink at the billabong. Up jumped the swagman and grabbed him with glee. And he sang and he shoved that jumbuck in his tucker bag. You'll come a waltzing Matilda with me. Up came the squatter, mounted on his thoroughbred. Down came the troopers, 1, 2, 3. Who's that jolly jumbuck you've got in your tucker bag? Or tucker box. You'll come a waltzing Matilda with me. Up jumped the swagman, sprang into the billabong. You'll never catch me alive, said he. And his ghost may be heard as you pass by that billabong. You'll come a waltzing Matilda with me. Well, there you have it, folks. Old Slim Dusty.
Dance around, I can't help but feeling, I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together?
The Kynuna Hotel has accommodation. They have little rooms. Not too bad. We're out at the Blue Heeler Bar at Kynuna. I've got the publican here, Corey. Just going to do a little bit of a rundown of the pub and what they have to offer for you guys that are travelling. First of all, Corey, nice to meet you, mate.
Yeah, likewise.
Tell you what, I just had a steak sanger and it was fun. It was awesome. It was
Best
pretty
in
good.
town.
Yeah, right, eh? So, accommodation-wise, what do you actually have out here?
Well, we've got 5 motel rooms, 2 which are 1 family room, a double and a single room, and 3 double rooms. Then we've got 13 dongers, which consist of double beds and single beds.
Are they showers or is it a communal shower?
No, communal shower for the dongers, yeah.
Yeah, but for the motel rooms they have their own?
Motels are fully contained, so shower, toilet.
Right, and is there an off-peak, on-peak season for your prices?
Same price all year round, pretty much.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Righto, and roughly for a night, for a couple, what are they paying?
You're looking from 140 to 70 a night, so 140 for the family room, 120 for your standard room, and then 70 for your dongers.
Right, you also have a campground out the back there,
Yep.
Powered and non-powered, what are we
Powered,
talking?
unpowered, so your powered van size you're looking at 30, and for unpowered you're looking at 15. That's toilets, showers as well.
Righto, and if you're just passing through, but you don't want to camp, can you just come in and pay the $15, have a shower, clean up sort of thing and continue on, or?
If you want to, like we, if you come and see us in the pub, we work something out. Doesn't have to be $15, but you know, we work something out. Truck drivers get the showers, and you know, truck drivers showers open 24/7. So.
All right, now hours of the pub, is it 11 o'clock till?
Our licence hours are from 10 till midnight. We try and stay open till 9 o'clock every night, 7 days a week. Just depends on traffic flow, you know. Yeah, if it's busy, we're open. If it's dead, we sort of close around 9 o'clock.
Now, something interesting, you were just talking about Banjo Patterson, Waltzing Matilda and all that, and talking about whether the swagman and the squatter came in here for a beer and that sort of stuff. You were saying that there was a couple of books out or coming out sort of thing where there's been a bit of a dispute whether Winton was the place or whether it's been here. Can you just elaborate? So down the road about 16 k's is the so-called billabong where it was all meant to happen, but you mentioned something about a shearer's strike.
Yeah, so back in the 1800s, late 1800s, there was the shearer's strike. The Dagworth station got burnt down, so it's all the poem and everything song revolves around the Dagworth station strike, basically. Shearer's strike back in the late 1800s, 1800s, isn't it?
Yeah, 1854 or 55 or something,
1995, so yeah. And so it's all basically that. And then you've got the combo waterhole, which is not so much to do with the Waltzing Matilda, but also to do with the Chinese having built the little causeways there and the stone masonry work, basically. So it's pretty fantastic down there. Yeah.
So the population of Kynuna is 11. Was it a bustling metropolis back in the day? Like, what was out here? Why did people come out here?
Back in the day it was sheep country, so there used to be a wool scour in Kynuna. The population I think was around about 500 back in the day. There used to be 3 pubs in town. So yeah, like anything, infrastructure dies in around the area, stations downsize, staff wise, change, sheep to cattle, don't need the workers, towns disintegrate, so it's basically what's happened out here.
If you are travelling on the Landsborough Highway, make sure that you do drop into the Blue Heeler pub. Alright, there's a lot of memorabilia as you've seen through the footage and a lot of history that's in here. Come in, they do a donation to the Royal Flying Doctors, drop a couple of coins in the actual tray, in the jar, and you can actually sign your name where you've seen all those names and stuff on the walls. You actually go and put your name up there. This particular road, if you go one way, ends up at Mount Isa. You go back the other way, does it go back to Townsville, or was it?
We go to Julia Creek, and it also goes back to Witten. So.
Julia Creek and Witten. Alright, so if ever you are out this way, make sure you do pop in. And a little bit further up the road, about 60-70 k's, is the Walkabout Creek Hotel. So you've got 2 iconic spots within 100 k's of each other. Make sure you call in, have a feed, have a beer, put some money back into the local community, and support Australians.
Let's go.
Thanks a lot, mate. I'll let you go. You've got some more customers over there.
Guys.
No worries, Corey. Cheers.
Hey, guys.
Yeah, so there you have it, guys. The Blue Hill Hotel. Great little stop.
If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever. 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 I'm loving this moment.
Well, we're about 10 k's out of Julia Creek, coming up from Kynuna, and the landscape is very dry, very barren, just a lot different from where we've come from. Welcome to Julia Creek. Clear. So Cloncurry to the left and Richmond to the right.
Here I am, stuck in the middle again.
Crossing the Flinders Highway here. Clear.
There's pizza. It's my drag.
Julia Creek Caravan Park.
Is this us?
Yep.
Stay here forever. I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment.
Heading to the bakery. Apparently there's really good coffee at the bakery. Coming up on the left here we have the RSL. Main Street of Julia Creek. Stopping off at the bakery for a coffee.
Forever. I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here?
Okay, we're still riding up the main drag of Julia Creek. There's the supposedly famous water tower that looks like a wine glass. Puma service station up ahead. Julia Creek Dirt and Dust Festival. This is where they have it. They're at the back. It's Dave on his pushy.
Diesel, $2.60. What are we paying? $2.47 or something.
$2.47 was the last price.
Same vintage as you, Roz.
Yeah, look at that. Julia Creek Watertower, construction date 1971.
100,000 gallons, 454,000 litres.
30 weeks to build, and it's 30 metres high. Cool. And looking down this way, there's your main street. We'll ride down the main street back.
Forever, I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together?
See, none of this electric bike stuff for us. We're all about fitness.
If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever. 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 I watch you as you drive. Do you know I'm looking?
Little cows. I'd rather look at the pub. Alright, this is a place to go for a feed. And they call it the Top Hotel. There you go, the Top Pub. So this is in the main street of Julia Creek. Welcome to Julia Creek Visit Information Centre. Also got a couple of little emus in the garden. Another pub over the road. That bakery over there is where we were. Let's see what it says. I don't think these work.
Welcome to At the Creek. The Creek. It's the local nickname for our town. So At the Creek is a celebration of Julia Creek and the McKinley Shire. Please enjoy your visit as the locals tell in our own words why we love to live here.
It's a big red. A breathless sky of pinks and blue. Pull up a stump, take off your shoes. Campfires crackle, yarns are spun. Roll out your swag, have a rump. Big old red. That's where we were the other night, the Crocodile Dundee Walkabout Hotel. And there's the Blue Healer. We're there as well. Actually full of bales of fleece.
Welcome to McKinley Shire. These 3 railway fettless cottages were formerly accommodation for railway workers. They have been recycled to house the Julia Creek Visitor Information Centre. Make sure you check them all out, as they each have an exciting selection of films and photographs depicting life in the McKinley Shire.
The Dirt and Dust Festival. As soon as I heard the name, I decided I had to get to Julia Creek. And you know, from the moment I saw the triathlon bikes being transported to the starting line on a cattle truck, to the moment I saw the bike snorkeling pit, I wasn't disappointed. The whole weekend kicked off with one of my favourite things in the whole wide world, a street parade. This is a real country event, one of those times where you see a whole community come together. Locals all pitch in as volunteers, the visitors are all made welcome. An amazing piece of organisation. Thousands of people coming from all over Australia. Good, clean fun. Oh, well, good, dirty and dusty fun actually.
So guys, hope you enjoyed that little tour of Julia Creek. The Dunnart marsupial was so cute. Now we're on our bikes riding back towards Caravan Park. I've got some washing to hang out. Dave's up ahead. And we'll chill out for the rest of the afternoon before we go to the Artesian Baths and have a bath at 4 o'clock. It's a swimming pool, Julia Creek swimming pool. Oh, on the bum. It butts a bit sore. Some little cabins along here in the caravan park. So we're heading over to the office of the Julia Creek Caravan Park. They have these bikes out the front, the cruiser bikes.
They're free of charge.
Free of charge. If you're staying at the park, you can borrow them and go for a ride around the town.
And I noticed around town they have these little signs and they're all numbered, and you can actually do a tour around town. So for instance, when we were at that Watertower, I think that was number 17. What we're going to do now is we're going to walk around and just show you the facilities that they have here and the things on offer. As Ros mentioned before, we have the bikes at the start and they're free to use. They're a council provided asset and you can come and borrow them. You can ride around town and do a tour on a push bike and it's free of charge. The caravan park itself is a nice little park. Most of it is bitumenised or gravel sort of a base with concrete slabs. Some are just gravel. Now there's a mixture of powered sites, unpowered sites, and there's camping sites as well. So what we're going to do now is we're going to just walk around. We'll have a bit of a tour and I'll give you some prices as we go. Let's go this way. Firstly, they have what we noticed was 2 pubs in town. The Top Pub, which they do a courtesy bus pickup here at 5:30 and they'll generally drop you back at 8 p.m. However, you can negotiate it. If you want to stay there a bit later, I'm sure they're going to allow you to stay there and they'll bring you back when the pub shuts. But that's just down the road. And we actually rode past on the push bikes before. Hey mate, how are you?
Oh yeah.
Over the back here is the on a Monday night during winter, they do a camp cook-up.
April to October.
April to October, September, October. Now, I think it was $20 for an adult, $10 for a child. They normally chuck a fire in this fire pit, and the cooking facilities are in this shipping container over the back here. And people just sit around and have a feed and get on the cans and just talk to each other. They only do it the one night a week. And this is the fire pit that people sit around. Bring your own chair over and you sit around, and apparently it is a fairly big feed and a pretty good feed. Value for money. There's some other little tables and chairs over here. Of a night time, sunset sets over there to the west, and we'll actually throw in a few photos of the sun going down. We seen it last night. It was a pretty good sight. Over here's the camp kitchen. In the camp kitchen you've got a couple of barbecues, got a microwave, a fridge, and of course tables and chairs to sit on. A couple of high chairs if you've got some kids, looks like they haven't been used for a while. Gas barbecue, obviously clean it as you go, don't be a grot. We've got a TV here with Foxtel, so you can sit here and flick through of a night time if you don't have a TV. And fridge where you can leave stuff in it. Don't put alcohol in the fridge. I don't know why they say that. Obviously it wouldn't last long because there's other people like me to come past and grab it. And a couple of little gas cookers over here as well. We've got the one of the ablution blocks. They have 2. Females at one end, male at the other, and there's a laundry in the middle. I was in the males last night and they were very clean. And here's your laundry.
1 clothes dryer.
Ironing boards, iron. Washing machines, there's a disabled toilet and shower in here. Around the side here is clothes lines. Over the back over there's another, where Roz is looking now, is another ablution block and laundry in it as well. just here to the left is the camping site. So these are all unpowered, and you'll see things like tents and stuff that will go in there. Obviously over behind us here is the caravans. Over on the far side are the accommodation, and then we have some dongers. We'll go for a walk over this way. Now the powered site that we paid, I think, was $35 a night.
Yes.
$35 a night. Now, she just mentioned to me that it varies. Now, they only have a one set time. Like, they don't have a peak and an off peak like some caravan parks. This one, it's a one price fits all.
So for the cabins, you're looking at anywhere in between $135 and $150 per night, and they sleep up to 4 persons.
And 90 for the donger.
The dongers over there, there's 5 dongers, and they're $90
for 2 people.
for 2 people for the night, and then you use the communal showers and toilets.
Okay, so
Whereas the cabins over there are self-contained, so you have your own shower and your own toilet.
now the powered sites are $35 a night, unpowered is $30. I don't know why you wouldn't just pay the extra $5 and have power and
some
water.
people might not need.
Now we're going to go over to the back here and show you one of the main attractions to this place, and they are the hot baths, the Artesian Baths. Now, there's 2 styles, alright? There's what they call the boundary riders huts. There's 2 of them, and then the other ones are just the normal bathhouses, okay? And there is 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. Now, when you book them, you can have an afternoon slot, and that is $40 or $60 for a sunset time. The funny thing is, you don't get to see the sunset because the sunset's to the west and these face the north. So, because of the neighbours over to the west, people get into these naked, and obviously they don't allow that to happen. So they face the opposite direction. These are the
$40 for 45 minutes?
for daytime, $60 for sunset. So beautiful little baths, hot and cold water,
Oh, beautiful.
your little seat over the back there, and a little bit of a story on the wall. Nice little stones to stand on and a little seat for when you're drying yourself off. And you can stick your cheese platter and bickies or your beers on there, and that's the scenery that you're looking at. As I said, people strip off and get into them naked. Nobody's allowed to come past after 4 o'clock to give people privacy. When you're in here, there's a little chain that says occupied. You put the chain up, no one will come in. Obviously you've got the sun coming through the top, and you've got a bit of shade as well.
Beautiful.
This one's called the Boundary Riders Hut.
The Boundary Riders Hut.
So the last little bathtub place that we just showed you is the normal ones. That's where the peasants go, like ourselves. This one here is the Boundary Riders Huts. They have 2 of these. As you can see, they're a nice wooden style, like a deck on it, like an old veranda, I suppose, on a farm. And it has the 2 baths. The bonus with this is you get an extra half-hour stay. All right, you're paying $110 of a night time or $80 of an afternoon because they only open at 4 o'clock. But you get different decor inside, and you get the little bags. You get to keep the bag. In the bag there's an old tin cup. I'll show you what they look like. So in the bag you get a tin cup with Julia Creek on it. You get some bath salts and some body wash. And you also get a loafer to scrub yourself down.
A loofah.
A loafer.
A loofah.
Scrub and brush. So that's what comes in your little bag. But yeah, no, it's quite nice. Got a little chair to sit in. Sun coming in through the roof. And also you've got little side windows here to put out if you want to put them out. But no, it looks beautiful.
Yeah, not a bad little caravan park for a night or two.
Phone tower, right near the park, so you've got great, it's got Telstra and Optus, and it's only, I don't know, a couple hundred metres away, but internet is very good.
This is the little pond just near the bathhouses. Quite nice.
And we've got a little sitting area here where you can sit, have a few beers, have some cheese and bickies, just looking out at the peaceful countryside. I'll just take you into the male ablutions. So as you can see, quite clean. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 toilets. 4 hand basins. And 4 showers. But they are very good, very clean. And that is the Julia Creek Caravan Park. Hope you've enjoyed the little brief walkthrough and tour. Ah, it's that time again.
Chocolate time.
Joke time with Dave. Hey Roz,
Yeah, Dave.
what do Tex and the Eiffel Tower have in common?
What's that, Dave?
They are both Paris sites. Get it? Catches.